We're a cute anime girl, and people love cute anime girls. Like, and it's so easy because instead of people having to send you things, you can just draw them or get them made as props and advertise that way. And there's so much opportunity for branding.
Welcome back to IGEAS Day 3. We have the last panel of the day, Esports, VTubing, and the future we can't avoid. My name is Olivia, and I'm your moderator today. We are here with a lovely cast of VTubers. If everybody could introduce themselves real quick.
Yeah, so I'm Vienna. Really nice to meet you guys. I am with the Esports organization Cloud9. I'm a Cosmic Dragon VTuber. It's really nice to meet all you guys. I'm kind of new to VTubing. I started about 6 months ago, but I've had a lot of fun doing it. I mostly stream like variety games like Genshin Impact and stuff, and then I play a lot of League of Legends. Yeah, it's really excited to be here.
Yay! Hello, I'm Silvervale or Silver. I am with VShojo and I stream primarily on Twitch. I do a lot of variety games and I really like cozy games and like cozy aesthetic vibes. And I'm really excited to be here today. So thank you for being here. I love you.
Oh, yay! Hello, I'm Ironmouse. I am from VShojo, and I've been streaming for 4 years, VTubing for 4 years, and I am a demon, but I can't tell you which one because I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say. I like to do a lot of different things, stream games, and I like to tell people my profession is I make a fool out of myself on the internet. Period. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for those introductions. We could start off kind of easy. When did you first come across VTubing, and what was your first reaction to it?
Whoa. Keys in the eye.
Oh, I've seen Kizuna Ai's TikToks. I love her.
Yeah, I remember seeing Keys in the Eye a long time ago. And I was like, wow, that would be really cool to do something like that. But I always thought it's gonna take thousands and thousands of dollars. There's no way I could possibly ever do something like that. And I saw streaming, and I'm like, I wonder if I could do that. And then I tried it, and I'm like, oh, okay, possible.
Yeah, technology has come a really long way because
Yeah.
the things we do now we could not do before. And when we started out, the options were very limited and it was not as cool. But Kazuna Eye was also one of my first too, and there was a program called Face Rig that I think was all like our gateway to VTubing.
That's true.
Yeah. For me, I actually did try a face rig avatar like 4 years ago or 3 years ago.
Yes.
And oh my god, it was really cringe.
It was so hard too, like setting it up. It was so complicated and so frustrating.
Oh god, I remember I was using a free avatar too for like 2 years because I didn't know if this was something that like I wanted to if it was even something that would like work out for me. And now I'm like, oh, that time I was inhabiting another person's body.
There's definitely a stream where I streamed as the girl from Rise of the Shield Hero. We all start somewhere. Right?
Yeah, I had white hair.
Whoa! I was Kitty Man. I was a voice droid.
And the community was not as welcoming. Everyone thought we were super weird.
Yeah.
And like it was very stressful.
True. Well, like I started on another platform, and like people just didn't get what I was doing. They were like, "What is this? Is this pre-recorded? Are you a robot?" And I'm like,
Yeah.
I think we still get that sometimes. Like,
Yeah.
what is this?
Yeah, totally. Maybe if you could kind of explain VTubing a bit more for our audience members that may not be as familiar, or just give a quick blurb about it.
We're real life anime girls.
Yeah. Perfect explanation.
It's basically utilizing different programs depending on if you're 3D, so you can move your arms like this, like me, or 2D, like my beloved friends over here. So those are the two different options. And you use a bunch of different programs with different tracking and things like that to be a virtual version of yourself. So you can keep your anonymity and play a character sometimes. And just, it's a lot of fun. It's really, really fun. And wear your pajamas and not have to do makeup. Yeah.
I'm wearing my
Me too.
Kind of
Yeah.
going. Oh, sorry. No, you
I was
please
just
go.
gonna say, some of the tech behind it is a lot of the time, it just involves using an iPhone's facial tracking, like the thing that you use to unlock your iPhone, like it recognizes your face and lets you in. It's that exact same technology that's used to track, whether you're 2D or 3D. I think for the facial stuff, but it really depends. There's lots of different stuff that exists out there, but a lot of 2D VTubers basically just connect their iPhone up and then stare at it for 6
I
hours
have
in
to
a
Oh.
row.
put.
God,
I have
my
to put.
immersion. How
Do
dare
that.
you?
I know we're ruining immersion. But yeah, 3D
Oh
is a
no!
lot more complicated, and you have to wear stuff so you
Oh,
can
I'd love to
Oh,
hear
move
more about
around.
really?
3D.
Yeah.
Oh,
Tell us more.
Do
oh.
tell
Well,
us.
okay. Put me on the spot. Why
Yeah,
don't you?
tell me about all the stuff you're wearing, baby.
Okay. Well, I have a beach hat. Okay. I've got sunglasses. I have a water gun.
It's very high
So
tech.
yeah, these are the fun things about 3D. You can move your arms. These other ladies have no arms.
What? Hey. I have
I have
arms,
arms,
okay?
okay? It exists.
I just
But
don't remember the button to make them move.
so that's the upside of 3D is you can move around a lot. You could if you have full body tracking, kind of like VR chat. Think of it like VR chat if any of you guys have done that. It's basically you're moving around, you can walk around, you can dance, you can do all this stuff. I could get out of my chair. And so there's a lot more almost realism to 3D, but it's very frustrating and it requires a lot more tech that can be expensive and uncomfortable for a lot of the different there's a couple different programs you can use and it gives you a variety of reliability and like realistic one-to-one tracking. So
Awesome.
the live 2D is a lot easier because it's literally just a phone. And
Yeah,
3D usually
totally.
has more facial, like I can go.
I could do that when I'm 3D, but I'm not 3D now. So.
Yeah, so 3D is well known for its ability to move the whole body paired with really, really good facial tracking. But 2D is a lot
Awesome.
cozier and the more like anime versus like video game character look. Yeah.
To kind of go back to the point about we kind of mentioned how the VTuber community used to be kind of almost non-existent or people didn't understand. Do you feel like the VTubing community has changed drastically more recently? And how do you feel that it differs from the traditional streaming community?
Oh Jesus. I think it's changed a lot because I've been around a long time, like for 4 years, and I remember at first it was like the I I don't want to say I don't know. It feels so weird saying like the fandom because that's
They
like
were
a
mean.
yeah. There was it was like people. A lot of people didn't understand what we were doing and they didn't get it. So but then I felt like I found my people, and I feel like with more VTubers coming out, more people knew about it, and now it's like a really big bustling community with a lot of different creators and stuff, and I think it's so cool. I remember back then it was really hard to find like somebody who would like make a model or like make stuff, and now it's like there's tons of people making stuff. There's people that make assets. There's people that strictly do VTuber music. It's like, whoa, this is crazy. This is like it's like a a city.
It's a booming way to make money. So if you're a talented 3D modeler or you make music or draw art, we need you, please.
Yes, please give me your talents now. I have
It's
none.
it's so limited. And yeah, it's a community that's growing and there's a lot of opportunity in it, but it was really, really hard. I think I've been around for like 3 years in VTubing and it was a nightmare. It was so hard. No one knew how to do anything. We were all kind of figuring it out as we went. It was a nightmare. So it's a lot easier now. And people were really mean and didn't really understand. And now VTubing, like people know what the word VTubing means. And
Yeah.
bigger streamers have kind of taken on trying out VTubing and have liked it a lot. And that helps to kind of get the word out. So it's really cool. It's fun. It's fun seeing how it grows.
Yeah.
For me personally, having come from like I was like a league streamer before I got into VTubing, I'd always wanted to. And just the difference in like the communities is that there's this like shared commonality that basically like like people who like VTubers, will literally know who you are, and they'll like to watch you, and they'll enjoy you because there's just like this just shared idea that we all enjoy. We love anime, and we love character, and we love art, and all sorts of things, and everyone can come together and enjoy like the huge variety of people that now exist and stream under VTubing. And you kind of know that like you guys will at least have like shared interests like in the things that you like and enjoy. So like even in VTuber communities, like in their discords, there's always really nice, really amazing people that you can talk to. So it's just this really close-knit kind of shared idea that I think is really special and not really in a lot of other communities.
That's super cool, super interesting, especially for me because I don't really engage in the VTuber community, but I feel like I'm here to learn a lot today. Next question. Actually, we have a question from chat. Zachary asks, as a fairly popular content creator, what have you found to be the most difficult task for you to grow your community?
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, we're constantly growing, and just growing itself is a difficult task, So I don't know if there would be one.
I feel like sometimes, so I sometimes I like to interact with people who are not VTubers. I like to interact with like normal 3D humans, flesh and
Flesh
blood
people.
people. Yeah, flesh people. And when I interact with flesh people and I come into contact with people that watch flesh people, that sounds so bad. I'm sorry. When I come into contact with people who watch flesh people, I feel like some people either they don't know if they either see me as like a character or like they don't see me as like a real person, so I get like mixed reactions sometimes where it's like they don't really fully understand, so I feel like sometimes people want to know me on a more personal level, and unfortunately that's impossible.
This is all you're gonna get.
I'm very busy as the queen of hell, I don't have much time. I'm just kidding.
I think there's like a lot of like background stuff that people, when they're watching, they only see like say, the 7 hours they are live on a Sunday or something, and they don't see all the in between that goes into like growing across platforms or on Twitch or Twitter or YouTube and managing the people that work for you too, that are like your editors and stuff. So I think that like that's the hardest part about growing like community is just all of the background work that it takes to grow across everything. It takes a lot. It takes a lot of work. And it's not just like the 6 hours you see someone live.
We have to talk to our communities on Discord and organize collabs and art things and just streaming in general. Yeah, there's a lot that goes into it, and we all care a lot about our communities, and people don't really realize just how much of a full-time every day of your life job it is. It's a lot of work, but
Absolutely.
it's worth it.
Totally. I think that's really what inspired me to propose kind of pitch this panel is that like the VTubing community is something that's super like you guys have been saying, tight knit, really close. They're super passionate about you guys, about VTubing. You guys have so much fan art all over your Twitters. People love you. I think it's super cool. What about VTubing made it kind of stick for you? Maybe you guys have touched on this, but if you could expand a little bit more.
It's just really fun. And you can be really creative. Like I can pull a water gun out of nowhere. Like there's things you can do that you can't do as a flesh person. Like you can't have all these cool little toggles, and there's so much creativity, and you have such a close relationship with artists that make that kind of stuff happen. And it's very, very fun. It's very comfortable, and you feel safer streaming as a VTuber, I think.
For me, VTubing is oh man, I'm gonna get weird. I'm sorry.
Go for it.
For me, VTubing is like has given me back my life. Because uh uh excuse me for breaking immersion. In real life, I have a lot of health complications, and it has like severely impeded my social life, and I've had to live a very isolating type of lifestyle. and upon becoming a VTuber, I have been able to make friends and become a functioning member of society once again. So it's very important to me.
Aw,
Yeah.
that
Wow.
is so amazing.
Oh God.
Yeah.
I
No,
think
that really is amazing.
for
Please
me,
continue.
like, what's kind of special about VTubing is that when you're represented by, oh, sorry, when you're represented by like an avatar, you don't have to kind of be like self-conscious about, when you like laugh on stream. When I was like an IRL streamer, I'd like look at that and be like, oh, I look so weird here or whatever. You get like
And you
cringe at like
sneeze and make
weird
a weird
moments.
face, and
Yes,
yeah.
absolutely. And you just get like, you just lose like all of that issue where you don't have to worry about anything. Like you can just be yourself like times like 1,000. Like I find like I was never able to really feel comfortable as myself before because there's like all these stupid things you worry about. And as a VTuber, you can just let your personality out like so much and way more than ever. So that's like been really huge for me. And I think if anyone here, like in the audience, like thinks about being a VTuber as a streamer, I do think that if you're worried about, oh, maybe I'm not funny or interesting, like when you become a VTuber, you get to really learn more about yourself too, because all of the great parts about you will come out.
That's awesome. Kind of a chat question I'm pulling on that note. If anybody in the audience is interested in getting into VTubing, do you guys have any recommendations for like resources or easy to learn like beginner VTuber type things?
Just do it now.
Just,
Don't hesitate. Do it
don't
now.
let your dreams be dreams. There's a lot more guides and information out there than there used to. There's a lot of really good YouTube guides, and you just want to figure out if you want to be 3D or 2D and go from there. And there's a lot of really 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 good resources out there now.
Yeah. All you have to do is just Google or like even put how to become a VTuber in YouTube. There's so many videos. I remember back then, like it would be
It
like
was so
VTuber what?
hard.
What is that? What is VTuber? And
I
now it's
was
like it's
VTubing.
everywhere.
I didn't even know what a VTuber was. Like I
Yeah.
was VTubing and I had no idea that I was a
Yeah,
VTuber.
I
So
thought it was like an
yeah,
exclusive
I was
Kizuna
just I
Eye
was just
term.
an anime girl. Like I didn't know that VTubing was a thing.
What
So it's a lot easier now.
What's funny is that I was on another platform, and when I first came to Twitch, the first VTuber I ever saw was Sachi, and I saw
Yeah,
Zen, and I
Sachi
saw
found
you.
me. Yeah. Sachi's the one that found me. I was like, hey, you're a VTuber too. I'm like, what's a VTuber? And just like opened my eyes to this whole entire world of magical people that
I
I
was like,
love so
my
much.
people, I found you.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I think like a really cool resource that people can use is if you're like just starting out and you haven't really tried streaming, Vroid Studio is like this free program you can make 3D models with. And the unfortunate thing is that they all tend to have this all kind of look kind of similar in terms of you can tell usually that it's from Vroid Studio, but you can also put a lot of work into it and make it like as personalized as you'd like. So that's a really great place for anyone new to start is go make a Vroid Studio model and then go try streaming and find out if you like it because I think that people kind of neglect the part where as a VTuber you do have to eventually make content, right? And that part may not be something you enjoy, so you got to try that first.
Don't live on Twitter.
Yeah.
Yeah. How do you guys feel that you've evolved over time as VTubers?
I have become a gremlin. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Well, no, that's not really a joke. That's true. But as a V2, I feel like I've become more confident and comfortable in myself. I remember watching like one of my first streams, and I'm like, Jesus, who was this person? Who is this person? But I don't, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I think we can all relate to that. Being a VTuber, like it makes you so comfortable. You can embrace things about yourself that you may not have known, and you're so comfortable and you can let your personality shine. And that's one of the best things. All the VTubers I know have the most amazing personalities, and you don't feel tied down by worrying about what you look like or worrying about making a weird face. And it's so much fun, and you can just be yourself, and it's empowering. It's really really great.
Yeah, I think for me, it helped me be a better content creator because I could just worry about everything else instead of like, like the face cam stuff and like spending like 3 hours or 2 hours getting my makeup ready and getting in an outfit that I like, and it's like I roll out of bed in my pajamas and press live, and it's like, damn, hell yeah, you know. So that really helped me like spend more time on the things that matter.
I
Oh,
think it's helped me accept parts of myself that I was very ashamed of, and things that I never would normally share, because I've grown more fond of myself uh as of recent. I know a lot of people go through like self-esteem issues and stuff. I had a really difficult time in my life because of like my illness in real life, and it has taken me a long time to begin to appreciate the type of person that I am and who I am, you know? So VTubing really helped me do that, and my community helped me do that as well. And I feel like more than ever I feel more like myself, and I feel happier, you know? Dear God, I'm so nervous. I'm sorry.
You're doing great.
you're doing great. I really love to hear that for you. I'm so happy that VTubing has made that positive change in your life.
Oh, thank you. It can change your life too. You should try it.
Try it.
You should.
Would anybody else like to touch on their evolution as a VTuber, or would we like to move on?
I think we're good.
Oh, okay, we're good. Sorry, I wasn't sure. I
We
guess
accidentally covered a lot of questions.
it's because I was watching your mouth open like your character model, but there was no sounds. I was kind of confused.
Oh, sorry. We do that sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes we like to pop, like,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, totally.
It's hard.
What excites you guys most about not only the future of VTubing, but your own personal journeys as VTubers? Do you have any goals you want to hit? Any dream projects that you want to create?
Oh, God. I don't know. I've just never. Oh, God. So I've never been like a orientated person, you know? I never really had. This is gonna sound so dumb. I never really had dreams. So I've always been the type of person to think today, not think tomorrow, because tomorrow is not here, so it doesn't exist, so it doesn't really matter. But uh, so for like things that I'm thinking about in the future, uh, I slowly started to like realize, hey, maybe I can dream, and maybe I can want things, and I just want to continue to grow my community, and I want to make people laugh, and I just want to stream and have fun and make tons of friends and just enjoy life.
You're so cute.
I'm an
I love
idiot.
you. You're so cute. I love you. I'm really excited for the technology. I can't wait to see what crazy stuff. Like even now,
Oh
like
yeah.
in the past couple months, we've had so many cool things that VTubers can do that's really immersive and really creative. And I can't wait to see in like a year from now what crazy stuff we'll be able to do. And one of my dreams is like I really want to be on like a really like big TV screen where you can like just talk to people on the street or whatever. I think that would be so cool. Or
Oh
have
my
like
God, yes.
A VTuber cafe where you can just chat with people. I think that would be so cool. So that's like one of
I
my
want to work there. Hire me.
one of my dreams. And it would just be really neat. And I really want to show more people the magic of VTubing and how it can make people that are nervous about streaming but really want to try. Like it's a great opportunity. It's really fun. It lets you embrace your creativity a lot. So it would be really cool to just share that with rest of the world and grow our communities and give people a home, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, on that note, like I just welcome the world where everyone is a VTuber on that streams on Twitch, you
Yes,
know,
The
like
world.
our
including the
VTuber
presidents,
overlords.
everyone.
Yeah, it's gonna happen. I think so.
Very interesting. I'm gonna pull a question from chat, kind of taking. Gabriel asks, "Do you think that VTubing gives you more or less opportunities for brand deals?" He says,
Oh.
"VTubing." He says he's seen Vienna with C9 merch on stream, and he thinks it's a dope way to market while also being creative.
Yeah, I guess I'd love to start with this one because I actually approached Cloud9 about being a VTuber, so I was already with them, and I was like, "Hey, I'm going to be a VTuber." And one of the things that they were like just thinking about, like they were totally happy with it, was like, "Well, how do we do, like your activations and your branding and stuff like that?" And one that I did recently, which was super exciting, it was like a secret lab one where instead of them sending me a chair and I filmed myself in it, I had an artist draw me a secret lab chair, and I just sat in it on stream. I was like, "That is so freaking cool." I can just use a literal art piece or an image to advertise this thing, and it's just as effective. So I think there are a lot of ways that you can like kind of do this where branding can kind of be the same. Like obviously people are still kind of figuring it out, but I think it actually has more opportunities than less. I have like another friend who his name's I Keep It Taco. He's like a frog PNG dude that like moves, and like he gets sponsored by things and just like adds random outfits to his frog as like the sponsorship. So it's like there's so many cool things that you can do, I think, that are less limiting than you would think.
It's really cool because I think there's so many opportunities for branding with VTubers because we're literally ourselves is our brand. Like our look is our brand. We can put our picture on merch and tons of things, and there's so much opportunities. Like instead of having a logo, we're a cute anime girl and people love cute anime girls. Like and it's so easy because instead of people having to send you things, you can just draw them or get them made as props and advertise that way. And there's so much opportunity for branding and growth with that. And it's a lot easier and more creative than just normal types of branding, I think.
I am a walking art museum. Put it on me.
Yeah. Draw
Yeah.
all over us.
Yeah.
kind of going off of that, I think it's super cool that VTuber that there's like a marketing opportunity there for super creative projects between not only the VTubing community but the art community as well. But Tina from our chat asks, how can the esports industry take advantage of the growing Western VTubing audience?
I think that organizations can bring on more VTubers. I think that like I would say less in the way of like holding auditions for like a VTuber they create, and more on just like taking on streamers that are VTubers already. I think there are plenty of streamers who love esports and love different games and just would like an opportunity to work with an org. And I think that VTubers are like so low maintenance, like they just do their own thing. They have basically create all of their own assets and what they need, right? They're pretty ready to go into the box. So I think that I would love to just see more organizations just bring on VTubers and be more open to that. I definitely I had an appearance on LCS actually like 2 months ago for this show, and I would say that like I don't think the community is there yet to accepting VTubers. There was lots of positivity, and there was lots of what am I looking at? Why is this here? Where did this come from? So I think that the best thing they could do is just kind of keep normalizing this and help people understand that it's a normal thing. It's okay. Like it's really cool. It helps streamers express themselves. It's literally just the next step of like streaming and being comfortable and making really great content. So just let's get more people, more VTubers out there represented by esports. That'd be awesome.
Yes, please.
Yeah, totally. You hear that, esports organizations?
Do it.
Hire more
We're
hire more
adorable.
VTubers.
I'll practice the games, please.
Another question. Oh, sorry. No, keep
Oh,
going.
sorry. I saw someone in the chat say something funny. It's how do gamers not understand using an avatar, right? Like, you use an avatar in
know.
every game you ever play.
Literally.
Totally.
What?
Yeah. Sorry, to pull another question from the chat, kind of in line with this conversation. So I know there's VTuber companies because you two are represented by VShojo, right? How do you feel like being representing companies versus representing esports organizations? What do you think is kind of like the conversation around that?
Oh, it's all good. That's pretty cool. I don't know because it's like, since I've been VTubing a long time. So uh I've seen things evolve and I want to see more evolution and see how far this can go. I think it'd be pretty poggers.
Oh no.
There you go. Look, I said poggers. You're welcome.
Thank you for
Thank
that.
you,
We
thank
needed
you.
it.
Definitely. Kind of. Next question I have is there anything that worries you about the future of VTubing?
I don't know.
I think that like you could worry that like as a streamer, like in 3 years, 5 years, what will happen to VTubing? Like obviously, hopefully the technology like goes farther and farther, but like I still think in the back of my head, what if that just isn't a thing anymore? Do I just go back? Do I just cosplay as this character from now on? Like what do I what do I do? So that's like one
Fade
thing that I
into
kind of think
oblivion.
about. Yeah,
We're not
what
relevant
happens to all of
anymore.
this?
Oh no.
Oh
But
no.
yeah, I think we all kind of worry about like the VTubing is a fad and people will get bored of it. But I think it's such a special experience and the community is so dedicated and loving that I don't really think that will happen. I hope not, fingers crossed.
I don't
So I
know, man.
think
I've been doing this for 4 years, and whether or not it's popular or not, I'm still gonna do it anyway.
yeah,
So
it
it's
makes us
fine.
happy and it lets us
It's
just
fine.
be ourselves.
Yeah, no, totally. I am low-key running out of questions. Um, what do your friends and family think about your VTubing career? Do they know? Do they have any thoughts? Any strong opinions?
Oh no.
Hi, mom. My mom's in the chat. Hi. My mom and my brother actually are a really big part of my community, and it's really cool because I'm probably gonna cry. Oh no, but
It's okay.
especially with all the stuff going on in the world right now, it's hard to see my family and being able to stream like my mom can watch me play games and talk to me and like experience that with me and she collabs with me like she'll be playing on her laptop at home
No,
and she plays with me and she's
oh
even going to
yeah.
get her own little avatar. It's not going to be really high tech but it's going to be adorable and like it's really special that she's such a big part of my community and she makes me feel so like extra proud of myself because I'm doing something that makes me really happy and I'm successful and I can support myself and I can buy her things that I couldn't get her before and I can make sure that she's always taken care of. So having her in my life and so closely intertwined with my community is really special and it's really cool. I'm sorry for crying.
No, it's okay. You're gonna make me.
I
You're
wish I
gonna
could
make me
hug you,
cry.
but I'm too far away. I'm in another square.
I know. Oh, you're over here. Mousy.
Oh, Jesus.
But it's really special and I love her a lot and it's just really cool. And I know there's other VTubers that have their family that are really accepting and VTubing is so much fun. It lets us be ourselves and streaming in general
Mm.
makes us really happy and we feel so accomplished. And I hope that more parents, because I know there's some out there that still think you can't make video games a job. Like I hope that people understand that even though we're playing video games, it is really hard and really time consuming and we work really hard and we're changing the lives of people all over the world. So I hope that they can appreciate that.
Oh, my parents in VTubing. Ha ha ha. Uh, for me, my parents are like, "Oh, nice, you playing on the computer again, huh? Nice playing on the computer." I'm like, "Yeah, playing on the computer, all right." No, but honestly, seriously, uh, um, I have transformed my life through VTubing. VTubing has drastically changed my life. Uh, and my parents have noticed that things have gotten very different around here, and they're very happy for me, and just they're just happy that I'm actually like laughing and smiling and enjoying life, and I've drastically changed. I don't want to say too much because I don't want to dive into a horrifically strange story. But yeah, they're very happy for me. They still don't really understand completely. I just taught them how to like Google and like go on YouTube because they're really old. I mean, no, they're very young. Just in case they ever see this, they're very young. They're very old.
They're wise.
They're very wise, and they're learning how to navigate like this internet stuff. And my dad, he found out a way to go on YouTube and search Ironmouse, and
Oh
he
no.
searched my name.
Oh no.
And I recall one day I was sleeping, and I hear my voice echoing through the house, and I'm like, Am I somehow streaming and not know? I had like a heart attack and I'm like,
Oh.
did I leave my stream on? And I'm like, wait, I was sleeping. There's no way I could have been streaming. What the heck? And I hear my laughing. It was my dad. He like watched my videos like the whole day, and I was so embarrassed. But he was like, I'm so proud of you. And my parents are proud. They still don't get it, but it's okay.
That's so
Me too.
cute.
Yeah.
I totally feel you on the parents not getting it thing. My mom has no idea really how to use the internet, but she's been like a tier 3 sub to me since I hit affiliate
Aw.
for like 3 years. And she always asks me, "How's your twitching going?" Because she doesn't really know what Twitch is, and I just think it's going great, mom. Thank you for asking.
Oh yeah,
Um,
my mom says, "How's your broadcasting going?" I'm like, "What?
Podcasting.
Broadcasting what?"
So yeah, they like try to understand the best that they can, and I feel like you just kind of leave it there and understand that they might never get it, but they support you, and that's the important part.
Yeah.
That's super heartwarming. I see Silvervale. I see your mom in the chat
I
saying that it's
love you.
awesome seeing you be happy. So that's super heartwarming.
I love her so much. I'm gonna call her after this and cry.
I thought you said you were gonna call her now. I'm like, whoa.
Live
On
feature
stream?
right on this panel. Yeah. Pulling some more questions from Twitch chat. Do you think that male VTubers have a chance to have as much success as female VTubers?
Oh
Because it
yes.
seems that everywhere you look in the VTuber community, it seems to lean heavily female.
Actually, yes. The most popular male VTuber. Actually, one of the most popular VTubers right now is a male, and it's Kuzuha from Niji Sanji, and he's an incredible VTuber, incredible gamer, and there are tons of very popular, amazing male VTubers out there. I just feel like you're not looking hard enough if you haven't found one yet. But just take a look. They're there. They're all there.
I think like this parallels like when like male streamers are like, oh, like I see female streamers are so popular, like I see so many, it's like the exact same kind of discussion where there are definitely
Yeah.
successful
Titty's
male
good. I get
VTubers.
it.
Yeah, it's a thing you can be, absolutely.
Yeah, I see. And I guess just to go to that question in chat, even if you're a guy, try VTubing. Go for it. We're all saying go for it. So you should definitely just try it out. Can you guys share any interesting or funny behind the scenes moments that happen to VTubers?
Oh.
My cat like griefs my tracking all the time. He'll step on my stream deck and randomly make me dance and turn all of my things on at once. So that happens all the time. If you have a cat, you got to control them while you're streaming. It's really hard, actually.
Yeah, mine tries to sit on my lap all the time, and it's like, "Mom's busy. No, I'm trying to work."
Aw.
Being 3D, I'm more prone to technical issues than 2D, and a lot of the times, sometimes your arm will just kind of float away, and you have to try and like play it off, like, "Oh no, I'm being possessed. Oh, the aliens are getting me." So there's a lot of like tech issues that you have to learn to be okay with and play them off and try to make them not a big deal. In the beginning, they always stress me out so much, but you just want to play it off and just go with it, because as a VTuber, there's going to be a lot of weird stuff that happens. And you
Yeah.
just have to deal with it.
I remember back then when I first started, I was using face rig, so there was always like this present danger that like
Oh yeah.
accidentally your camera was gonna turn on and people could see you. And I remember I lived in fear for 2 years of my life. Actually, like yeah, like 2 or 3 years of my life. I was like, oh my god, any day now it's gonna turn on and people are gonna see that I'm a human. Ah, you know. But now, with the technology being the way it is, now that's not gonna happen. So the bad suckers. But yeah, I don't know. I have weird moments all the time, but it's never like, well, that's not true. Sometimes like uh my physics on my uh uh thing, you know, down there, my boobies, sometimes they have a mind of their own and they jiggle everywhere, and I'm like, oh god, oh god, I can't stop, oh god, and it's like my body just like jerks around, and I'm like, what is happening? I don't understand. But please don't focus on that too much, okay? Okay. Bye.
Of course, of course. I also have kind of a personal question. I saw kind of back earlier this year, a lot of really big established normal streamers were delving into trying out VTubing. How do you feel that that's impacted VTubing? Do you feel like it's brought more fans in the community, or it's kind of just like a weird fad thing for them? Or how do you guys feel about it?
Oh, more eyes is good, I think. I know a lot of people did not appreciate certain things, but I was happy. It was very nice to see uh creators that I've seen before and that I know of, and that some that I'm even like a fan of, that see them try out something that I enjoy doing. So it was really incredible to me, because like, wow, they know that this exists. That's really cool. And that brings more eyes on everything. And I just think it's interesting to see communities like intertwining together. And now some of the people that have tried out VTubing that were normal streamers are now actually my friends now too. So it's really cool.
Yeah, it's really, really cool because there's a lot of streamers that they're very large and popular, and having them showing that VTubing is a thing kind of can show their community that there's an option for people that don't want to use a webcam. And it's really cool. I think it started out as a fad, but then they eventually were like, "Oh, this is actually really fun." And like this is a good opportunity for when I don't want to have a webcam on, and they just start embracing it, and it's growing. And there are people that kind of they got upset or wanted to gatekeep the community, but we want to grow, we want to make more friends, we want our community to be full of people that enjoy this. So I think it's important to just let it grow and have people see how fantastic VTubing is. And it's really cool that so many people have gotten into it, and it's really, really, really fun.
I just wish people would like understand that, it's not just because, oh yeah, more eyes and stuff, but like for the person who's trying it out, like it can be very therapeutic for
It's
them.
life changing,
It is.
honestly.
Like I won't say who told me this, but I did, I'm friends with a couple people that tried it out and that really liked it, and in private they've told me that when they did it, they felt so comfortable and so safe and very confident, and that they wish that they would have started VTubing originally than actually being a face streamer. That if they could go back, they would have gone back and done VTubing originally. And that made me kind of like, I was like, you could always go to VTubing. You don't have to, like, just because you feel like you have to be like on camera. You don't have to. And they're like, no, but I don't know. I don't want people to get upset. It's like, no,
Do what makes you happy. It's your
yeah.
stream, it's
True.
your life, and your stream will enjoy it more when you're happy and
Follow your
confident and embrace
dreams.
yourself. Yeah.
I think it was really cool to see a streamer like Soda Poppin when he did his. Like, I think people are kind of like not sure how they felt about it, but I mean, he worked with an artist in the community, commissioned a really like high quality
It was
model,
so
and
good.
yeah,
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
so good. Like, he took it seriously and he put all these awesome features in, and I just thought it was really cool to see him like dive into that, because even if it wasn't for him, like he showcased what VTubing was to like a ton of people, and was just like, you guys are cool with this, right? And like everyone was like, okay, yeah, Soda Poppin's a VTuber now. That's sick, you know? It was a really cool experience. So I think stuff like that is only positive for the community.
Yeah, that's so awesome. We're actually running out of time, so I know it passed so fast.
But that was so
What?
much fun.
It feels like we
Me
just
too.
got here.
Can we stay? We're taking it over. It's our stream now.
You
Yeah,
just want to stream.
so if I could get any last words, final thoughts, advice for anybody, feel free to. This is your space.
Dear everyone, become a VTuber right now
Yes.
before it's too late.
We're taking over the
We're
world.
taking over the world. Whether you like it or not, become one with us or not. That's fine.
But if you think it's interesting and you think it's fun and you want a different way to express yourself and embrace your creativity and just try something new and different, try it out. Look at other VTubers, see what you want to try, and just give it a shot because it's a really fun way to stream and the community is fantastic. And if you were ever nervous about streaming, then maybe this will help you get past that.
Yeah, like VTubing literally changed my life as a streamer, at what I was doing completely. Like I never thought I would be here, and it's all thanks to just that one day when I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna dive into it, all or nothing. I'm gonna be a VTuber, and ever since then, everything has just been getting better and better. So I think if you're thinking
Aw.
about it, freaking give it a shot. You got this. I believe in you.
Do it.
Do it or else.
You're
Full
so
There are no
violent.
or else's, but it's not. Don't worry, it's nothing bad. Something not pleasant.
Of course, of course. So you can find, to everyone in our audience, that concludes our panel for the day. You can find Vienna, Silvervale, and Ironmouse's social medias linked to, you can check out their hands, Google their profiles on Twitter. You can check out their profiles on Hubulo, on Twitch. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank
And
Thank you for
you.
having us.
oh yes,
Thank
thank you
you.
guys for joining me. Had such a great time.
You did fantastic.
Oh, so did you guys.
Yeah.
You guys are great.
Oh, you
Thank
did
you.
great.
Yeah, thank you.